Hey guys, it's Jen, and I am here to show you my December Daily 2016 foundation pages. My daughter Malia is also here. Say hi, Mel.
Hi.
She is making a December daily as well. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a photo yesterday showing us working on them, and a lot of people asked to see her pages and were excited that she was doing this project with me. And so she is going to be showing you hers after I show you mine. So if you want to watch that, stick around to the end of the video. I am using for my album this Mary Mary album it's designed by Jasmine Jones from Elle Edwards, and this is going to be my album for 2016. On the side there is a little book plate, and I've just used some gold glitter Heidi Swap numbers to do the date, and that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to decorate the outside anymore. It's pretty as is. It's gold foiled. You can see that here. So let's just jump right in. So before I kind of tell you about the different pages, I just want to start out by saying I am using the Elle Edwards main December Daily Kit. I have the Liz, I guess Paisley Press little mini kit from December Daily from Allie's site. And then I also have the Felicity Jane December kit, as well as some past December Daily stuff and a few things from Ellie Studio. So I'm just kind of using a mishmash of products, and that is what I'm using for this year. So this is kind of my first page, my intro page. It is on an acetate sheet from Felicity Jane, and I stapled this Merry & Bright circle, which came from Allie's kit. It's gold foiled in the center of it, and right behind it, it peeks through to this globe paper, which I think is from last year's December Daily kit. And so I love the way that these three layer together. It's not perfectly centered, and that doesn't bother me. I'm okay with it. And what I did on this page was I'm just leaving it very simple, but I did stamp with Allie's Olympia ink around the outside edge, counting down the days. And so I thought that was very fitting for the intro page. And that stamp comes from this stamp set, which was included in the Storytelling with December Daily class that Allie gave last year, and she's running it again this year. And so there is what I did there. So I love the way that those two pages layer together like that. The next page has my reason why. I used a screen and some gold paint from Studio Calico. It's their Color Theory 24 karat paint, and then it's just a Heidi Swap silk screen that says Merry Christmas, and I have a few Christmassy ones that I might be using throughout my album. The reason why came from that same stamp set from Allie, and I just stamped that in some red Pendleton ink, also from Allie, and then I typed out my reason why, and I'll just read that to you really quickly because I always find it interesting to see what people's reasons are and kind of what their focus is or how they do their journaling for this part. And I like kind of a repetitive journaling, so each paragraph starts with the word this, and then each one ends with so this year is all about. And that was unintentional. After I wrote my first paragraph, I thought that I could kind of keep going with that same style. So it says, this year is going to be very different for us. We have 2 extra people in our house, my mom and dad. So this year is all about documenting the changes. This will also be our last year for a few years with Philip's parents. That's my husband. They leave on a mission to Ghana, Africa in February, maybe sooner. So this year is all about savoring the moments. This is a season where I try to take as much time off work as possible because Malia is out of school and I want to spend as much time as possible with her. So this year is all about mom-daughter bonding time. This year, Philip's work schedule changed. The holidays are always tough because he works a lot of nights and always has to miss family parties, but now he works Monday through Friday 7 to 3, and we are going to enjoy having him at night. He has to work on Christmas morning, so it's a trade-off, but this year is all about enjoying family time. This year is a time when I particularly need joy and magic to fill my life. Christmas can do that. Christ can do that. And I want to bring a bit of joy to others. So this year is all about serving others and bringing joy. Bring it on. So I didn't think about this before I typed it out. I used my typewriter. I have some mess ups. The words aren't super, like if I've thought about it, reading it out loud here, there's some repetitive elements, like I said, possible twice in a row. Anyway, that kind of thing I'm not worrying about. It doesn't matter. The sentiment is there, and I stamped the date on the bottom. So inside, I've kept things super, super simple because I want the flexibility to move things around. So there's a lot of things that are floating and cards that are randomly in there that may or may not stay there. So this one is from last year's December daily kit, I believe, and then I have just a couple of cards in there. And it peeks through onto the back. I don't know what I'll do about that yet, if I'll just leave it or what I'll decide. But for each day, I've kind of made it so that each one is a spread. And if I need to add more to one, since it's just this side and it's not this side, I can add another page protector in here and that doesn't bother me at all. So there's one. This one's 2. So this number 2 comes from the Felicity Jane kit, and so does this little rubber shape. But this rubber shape comes from the Allie Edwards main kit. And I have a mixture of page protectors, divided page protectors in here as well. This is day 3, and I've gone ahead and just used the back of this card. And I'm thinking I'll use this, I'm not sure. I've really super lightly adhered this canvas star. My friend Jana Eubank gave me these. She just die cut them out of some canvas paper, or I think it's canvas, yeah. And then this came from the Felicity Jane kit, this little pocket. I love including pockets, and so that's here for now. I don't know that it will stay here. It depends if I have stuff to put in it on day 3. And then I have this little card that is going to show my number there. For day 4, all that I've done, this is just blank. This is the back side of that card. I don't know that I'll leave that there or if I'll change it or I'll just put photos. I have no idea yet. But I had these little clear acetate cards from Studio Calico. They have numbers 1 through 31, and so I use a few of these throughout my album as well for my numbers. I like having a mixture. And then there's just a full page photo, place for a full page photo here. Day 5, I plan to document some of the songs that we love at Christmas. This washi tape is just here to hold these pockets closed until I fill them up and then either sew them closed or use my fuse tool to close them. But these are just 2x2 squares, and I'm going to fill them with some of our favorite Christmas songs. So that is the plan there. And then the back I don't really have a plan for. We'll see. But I'm thinking, because I put this Dear Santa card here, I could have my daughter either cut out, or we could print off little pictures of some things that she wants for Christmas there, and then we can write a little Dear Santa letter there. And then there's a big number 6, again from last year's. I love the way they fit in those pockets. Day 7, I haven't really done anything. I'm just letting it be what it's going to be, so we'll see. I really like these cards with the little half circles here. It's perfect for a little stamp there and then some journaling, so that's kind of my plan. A lot of these white numbers that came in this year's kit, I plan on leaving white, but I might emboss some of them with gold or red or, I don't know, different colors. But for now, I've left them all white because I want to be able to decide on the day. Day 8, so this is a card from the Paisley Press kit, and it's just a triangle, but it kind of looks like a tree, and I just stapled this number 8 from the Felicity Jane kit onto the tree. And then this again is one of the acetate pages from the Felicity Jane kit as well. It says Believe, and I love the transparency there. I may end up putting a photo behind this, or I don't know, something, or it could just be a pretty page, but I could embellish it more. Like I said, this is really simply done, and I will embellish it later. And there is a place for me to put some journaling here, and then photos in the rest of the pockets. Day 9, I did include this little bag. This is from the Felicity Jane kit, and then the Celebrate This is from Allie's kit. The 9 and the details are also from Allie's kit, and I kind of like the white on white here, and I plan to just, there's gray lines to just journal around the 9 on that one. And then there's also a page where there's a bunch of pockets. So we'll see. I don't know what I'm doing there yet. For this page with the 10, I wanted to write 10 things, and then maybe I can do a photo for each of the 10 things. There are 12 pockets here, so I'll fill 2 of them and then write the 10 things. I debated on whether to use this card or not because it's pink, and I'm just going to leave it, so it'll be what it's going to be. This Merry Everything is from the Paisley Press set, and then this little wreath is from the Felicity Jane, and so is the 10. On day 11, this is just the back of this card, so I'll probably put a photo there because I don't want Marry Everything twice. But I really love these cards that have these kind of pretty little holly or, I don't know, these little sprigs on them. And so I'll put the 11 on there, and then there's a place for a full page photo. And then day 12, I've put this little pocket. I've seen a lot of people putting these pockets that are from the story kits from Elle Edwards in there, and you can put all sorts of stuff in there, maybe Christmas cards. I'm not sure what I'll put in there yet. And this pocket may float around in the album because I don't know what I'm going to be wanting to do yet. So, but that's sitting there on day 12 for now. And I'm not sure about what I want to do for this, if I will keep this on the back of this. I like the idea of kind of hiding where the number is with this little circle, but we'll see. I may end up putting some cardstock on the back of it just to give it a different look right there, but we'll see when the time comes. Day 13, this is a card from last year, but this little 13 circle fits so perfectly in it that I decided to use it, and this Hello Twinkle. And then this little Be Jolly card is from the main Elle Edwards kit this year, and this little acetate house, or transparency house, is from the Felicity Jane kit, and I really love that. This is actually from I think from her November kit, but super cute. And then day 14 is, I've got one of these again, and I decided to just put this little heart and the word love, and it's just kind of floating in there now because I haven't completely decided, but I thought it was funny. I accidentally did the word love for 14, which kind of reminds me of Valentine's Day, but we'll see. And then I put this pocket in here. This will stay here because I put the 15 on the back of it for the next day. So I'll just remember on day 14 to stick some stuff in there. And this pocket, I don't know what it will house yet, but something. So day 15, using those big numbers again, just put them on the back of here. I added a little pocket right here with some different transparency pieces. I forgot to mention I'm also using the Freckled Fawn December, like their Christmas kit as well. And that's where this transparency comes from. And then this one is from the Paisley Press, and then this is from Felicity Jane. And so is the bag. And I love having bags to tuck things in. And then Let Your Heart Be Light. I love that always. And then the back just has a few random cards in here with a 16. These are from the main Elle Edwards kit. And then this one this is from last year, and this is from the Felicity Jane kit. Just one pocket, another little bag here. This 3x4 card that's a transparency is from the Paisley Press kit, and I didn't use it on any of these slots, but I thought it would be cute on top of this bag, so I just kind of punched some holes in it and stapled it to the bag, and I kind of like that. And then also this is from the Paisley Press kit, both of these are, and I love the details, so I thought maybe I could do some journaling on some strips here and thought that would look nice. And then this card is again from last year's kit, and I'm just going to put the 18 right over this calendar, and I kind of like the way that it's a calendar, but it's obviously the 18th. And then there's a place for a full page photo there. I love full page photos. I have a few extra 6x8 page protectors in case I want to add in more because I love using a full page. But if you've seen my last year's December daily, I also just printed some out full pages and also on vellum, and I love including those as well. So I'm not opposed to just sliding things in without a page protector also. So day 19, we'll have all of these little pockets, and these are some little snowflakes. I don't know where they came from. My friend Jenny Eubank gave them to me, and I just think they look cute in these little pockets, so we'll see what that ends up being like. Day 20 has this little page, transparency page, and then there's another full page photo. I love the way this looks. So this is just a doily that I got from my Felicity Jane kit. The transparency again from Felicity Jane, the 20 from the Elle Edwards kit, and the cheer is as well. And I just like the little addition of a pop of color that the cheer brings. Then again, full-size page protector. This one I might end up changing because it's just a lot on one page. I've got the Oh Joy, 'Tis the Season, and Joy Is. So I might end up taking out this 'Tis the Season, but honestly I stuck it there to just back this 22 for now. So that will probably change. But I liked the way that the 21 fit in the O of the joy, and so that's what I decided to do there. These are all Paisley Press cards, and this is as well from the Paisley Press kit from Allie's shop, and I just kept this simple, and I'll fill it in with photos. This is from I think 2014 actually, this Merry and Bright from the 2014 December Daily Kit, and this is day 23, and this has more little pockets. So this is from the Paisley Press kit, and this is from the main December Daily Kit. I don't know what I'll stick in here. I don't know if I'll actually use that many little pockets, so I might end up switching this page protector out, but I'm not sure yet. And then we have the 24th of December, which I haven't quite decided yet. I might add some stuff in here because we usually have a lot of photos, which that might be nice to have this divided page to put a bunch of photos from Christmas Eve. And then I have Christmas Day. So this is from an older December Daily Kit, this 6x8 page, and I used this Hello Christmas, which is from the Felicity Jane kit. The 25 is from the main December Daily Kit, and I just like the way this looks, but it's a little hard on the eyes, so I'm not sure that I'm going to keep that. But I have a few page protectors just in the back floating here for me to add more stuff. So I'm just keeping it very loose, very simple. That is my plan. I plan to do to work on my pages, or at least print my photos each night, and I'll do a share each week. Malia has also agreed that she will share her album each week with me, right, Mal?
Yeah.
And so that is where I am starting out. And I just encourage you, if you haven't done yours yet, just keep it really super simple. This at least gives me a formula. I have some page protectors so I know what I can stick in and the pockets and stuff like that. So that is where I'm starting. So now I will let Malia show you her album, and she is going to talk you through that. So go ahead, Mal. So she's using a Project Life album. This is an extra album that I had. It's 6x8 also. And you can show them what you put on the spine, babe.
I put this.
Okay, you need to talk about it.
Okay, so there was this sticker on a package, and I took it off and put it on here. And I put a paper, and I said, to make every December better, 2016.
Okay. Now show them the inside.
So first, I did a doily, and I did...
Really quick, let me just mention, Malia's using, I have a ton of stuff, so Malia's just using some of my stuff. I made her a little kit from stuff that I thought that she might like, so.
And then I have this...
Transparency?
Yeah, and there's candy canes right here with a bow on it, and here's right here, it's stapled in, and it says December Daily.
And what color staples?
Green.
Yep, she decided to use green staples.
This is...
Oh, what's this?
Oh, yeah. This is the reason why I did December Daily.
And what does it say?
It says, I did December Daily because I want to capture these happy moments in life. And then this is number 1. This is an extra one because I don't know when we're going to get our tree, but I'm going to put it in when we get our tree. This is number 2, and it's a gold 2, and behind it is like a reef thingy.
These are Ellie's studio cards that she's been using.
This is number 3. I only put the 3. I didn't do anything else to it. This is number 4. I put stars on it.
That's like one of the Chamel roller rub-on things. It's pretty cool.
And then I have these trees and
a tag,
and I wrote ho 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 on it, and then I stapled this down with green staples too. This is number 5. It has a bunch of little trees, and this is just a sticker that says North Pole Express with flight on it.
That's from the Target dollar spot, FYI.
And this matches perfectly with it because it's the same numbers.
Colors.
And on the back, it has these lines and it has lines on the back. And this is number 6. On the bottom there's deer, and that's the bottom of the paper. This is number 7. It has one of those stickers again, and I just put this there to fill the space. This is number 8. I didn't do very much to it. And there's just houses. This is number 9, and it's really supposed to look like this.
So these little pieces, this is from 2014, and then this is from the Felicity Jane kit from this year. And so is the 9, and so is this little tree. Just gonna line them all up. Right, Mel?
Huh?
You're gonna line them all up? Right?
Yeah.
And again, these cards are from the Elle Studio 'Tis the Season kit, and wherever you see this font that says wish list, that's my font. Anyway, keep going.
This is number 10. It's supposed to look like this.
This is just fun foam that's been die cut, and my friend Jana Eubank gave that to me.
And it's just white because I like it looks good with white. And this is number... Oh yeah. And the back of this is the back of a card, and I just used it because this was just white, so and I'm gonna cover that up with maybe a picture or something.
You gotta talk clear and loud.
Okay. This is number 11. I just cut out the stickers because I'm not sure if I want to use these stickers, and they're supposed to go like right there on it. So. This is number 12, and it's really supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be like this. And just a bunch of circles at the top, and then it has a bunch of different lines that I can write on. This is number 13. Again, there's one of those stickers that says the North Pole Express. And I have these 2 rubber trees.
Those are from Felicity Jane.
And then I have this heart right here and this flower.
Those are all from Felicity Jane.
And the rest of them, I might put things like pictures and other pieces of papers and stuff. This is number 14. It has the big gold letters again.
Numbers.
It's supposed to go like this, and it has this tree at the end. Like that. This is number 15. The 15 is supposed to go in the middle, and I just have this diamonds at the bottom. And then this is number 16. The 16 is supposed to go up here by here, like that. And then I might put something else on it. I just didn't do that much to it. So on the back of that card it says Dear Santa, so I put this that says Santa, and then it says Letter to Santa. And again, there's the green staples. this is number 17. It has those candy canes and an ornament again. And it has number 17. And yeah, that's 17. And this is number 18. I didn't do much to it, and I probably won't keep that tiny paper right there. But then I just have a star right here and a present.
This is from the Freckled Fawn kit, I believe. So is this.
And yeah, this is the this is number 19. I had the 19 first, but then I saw the trees paper, so I put a tree in it next to it. So this is 20. I put a deer there.
That's from the Felicity Jane kit.
And I'm not sure where the 20s should go yet, so
Don't cut his leg off.
I will. This is 21. I really only put the 21 because I really don't know what to put there. So, and it has a tree on the back. And this is 22. It's supposed to have just a bunch of little random things at the top. And then I could put a picture here and journaling or something. There. Okay, so the next one is 23, which there wasn't a 23 that I really wanted to use, so I just circled the number 23 and I put memories up there. Nothing really else I did to it so far. And this is 24. I just have stickers of 24 and put it on a piece of paper that I cut out. And I have this other piece of paper that says give thanks on it too. And then, well actually this is a separate piece of paper. And then I have this sticker again with the bow on a different piece of paper. And then there's 25, which is the biggest number.
Which I was jealous of because I forgot I had that paper and then she used it and I wanted it. That's from last year's December daily kit, I think.
Yeah, and then on the back I could just like put pictures and journaling and stuff like that. And this very last pocket with this on it is for any Christmas cards I get or any other extra pictures I didn't get to use or stuff like that. And that's the end.
So we will be sharing our December dailies once a week in December so that you can, we'll just kind of catch you up on what we've worked on. And I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment in the video description. And we will be working on these albums soon. I'm excited. Happy Thanksgiving to all of my US people. And happy weekend to everybody else. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.